QSL.
Roger, roger. Thank you for hunting 73.
Have fun in the park. I get you in the log.
This is Kilo Charlie 7.
All right, y'all, we live streaming. Hope the audio and everything's good. And we're going to set up, find us a station. We're going to try to work them first. And we'll work a few Pota, and then we'll set up and call CQ.
73. What's the park? Roger, roger. I'm sorry, somebody is QRMing all over. Yeah, I can't make you out. I'm going to have to queue us live. So I'm going to find an open frequency somewhere and I'll get back.
Well, that didn't work. All right, so much for them. All right, they're moving. Let's see if we can find us another one. There's one in Ohio. Maybe we can work them.
I'm going to put you in my log. And you are, what's your state again?
Wisconsin. How far up the panhandle are you? What county are you in?
All right, that one ain't working. Quite the pile up.
Copy the 3544. Thanks for the activation. Roger. 6WJO, that's number 6 Whiskey Juliet out there. Roger, KN6, GWO, you are also 5'9". You guys are both about 20 over here near Riverside. Thanks, my friend. You have a great rest of your day. N6WYZ, Pota, keyword red.
KJ5 GVQ.
To the Los Angeles Maritime Museum. Good signal.
Well, thank you for that. I was going to the Maritime Museum. I got you up to about 5'9" in the park 3544. Copy.
3544, roger.
Thanks, my friend. Can you come on for a second up?
Stand by.
Second up over here, KN6WJO. That's QN6 Whiskey Juliet out there.
Let's see if I get this right. Kilo November 6, Whiskey Juliet Oscar. QSL?
Here now. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for activation. Kilo 6, Alpha Alpha 736.
Kilo Juliet 580 Charlie Go. 5'9" in the park 3544. Over. Kilo 4, Oscar.
Hopefully we'll get in there.
3030. T-step Archer shipping up. Second up over here at Park 3544. That's KN6WJO. That's Kilo number 6 Whiskey Juliet. Thank you so much. Okay.
Alpha Charlie 7 Victor. Alpha Charlie 7 Victor.
Alpha Juliet. I got you a 5-9 short signal in the Park 3534. Yeah, November 6th, Whiskey, Yankee, Zing, QSL.
Well,
Got you, thank you so much, and I will realize your day, 7-3.
KJ5 GVQ.
Whiskey 6, Oscar Lima Lima. Roger. Whiskey 6, Lima Lima. San Diego. 59 San Diego. I do have a second operator. Please stand by. Second operator here, KN6 WGL. Kilo number 6 of Whiskey Juliet Oscar. You're also 59. Thank you so much. Let me please.
KJ5 GVQ.
Q7 Alpha X-Ray Oscar, strong 59 signal in the park number 3544, over.
All right.
Q7 Alpha X-Ray Oscar, you there? Alpha X-Ray Oscar, you are a 5'9", into Park 3544. Pota, QRZ.
KJ5 GVQ. Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Victor Quebec.
I got a Kilo 5 GVQ, QSL.
Negative. Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Victor Quebec. Over.
Yeah, I got you. Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Victor Quebec, 5'9" in the Park 3544.
Roger that. I got you 5'9" as well in Oklahoma. Standing by for second op.
Second operator.
Good afternoon, this is second operator KN6 WJL. That's Kilo number 6 of Whiskey Juliet Oscar.
Yeah, I got you a 5'9". This is KJ5 GVQ, and I'm streaming y'all on YouTube as I go to move on to the next part. 73s, thanks for the activation.
N6WYZ Pota, QRZ.
Alpha Echo 0, Yankee Juliet. No problem.
I got a Kilo 7, go ahead.
Kilo 7. Alpha X-ray Oscar.
A Kilo 7, Alpha X-ray Oscar. You're a duplicate, my friend. We talked to you earlier.
I've done that plenty of times.
N6WYZ Pota, QRZ.
Alpha Echo 0, Yankee Juliet.
I got Alpha 0, go ahead.
That's Alpha Echo, Alpha Eagle 0, Yankee Juliet.
I got an Alpha Echo 0, Yankee, QSL.
Yankee Juliet, QSL.
Yankee Juliet, gotcha. Thanks for being patient. I got you at a 5'5", in the Park 3544.
Roger on the 5'5" into 3544, year 570 to Western Colorado, Charlie Oscar.
Thank you for the 5'7",
260.
5'5" in 411, Southern California.
QSL, got your 5'7" in Tennessee, Tango, November.
Thanks for that. 5'7" into Tennessee, much appreciated. Hope you guys are doing well out there, 73. 134, Papa Sugar X-ray.
KJ5, GVQ.
Whiskey 9, Alpha Victor Mike.
Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Victor Quebec. Got you about a 5'9" out here in Oklahoma.
Thanks for that. 5'9" in Oklahoma, 5'9" in the Park 411. Nice to meet you in California.
Hey, Roger that. I appreciate the flowers there. And I'm also streaming you on YouTube. Just rolling around doing some hunting this evening. 73s, thanks for the activation, my friend.
All right, thank you very much for being out there hunting. Much appreciated.
Well, we had him a 5'9". All right, let's see if we can get on to the next one.
You're running a 55 to 0937. All right, we're having a good time out here, 73. This is Whiskey Zero, Yankee Echo Sierra Park Center, activating Uncle Sam 0937. Whiskey Zero, Kilo Echo Germany. Kilo Echo Germany. Hey, good afternoon, Pat. Whiskey Zero, Kilo Echo Germany. Nice signal 59++ in Mike November, and I copy your part 0937. Sure, pal. Yeah, that's on. Yeah, 59 here in Mexico. Thanks for calling me. 73. 73, brother.
KJ5, GVQ, Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Victor Quebec.
Kilo 3. Kilo 3 is the Golf Alpha. Kilo 3 IJ, hello, Ray. Also first time this year, but working at 5'9" into 0937 New Mexico. Kilo 5'9", you're 5'9" in Texas, my friend. Thank you for another new one. Hey, welcome, 73, you did it.
KJ5, GVQ.
Zero, Charlie, I'll Charlie. Kilo 9.
Roger, Kilo 9, India, Charlie, Papa. Good evening, Dad. I've got you 5-7 Indiana.
Yes, Alpha, likewise, 5-7 here in New Mexico is 0937. Thanks for
Thank you much, 72.
KJ5, GVQ.
Charlie, I'll Charlie. Tango Romeo. How about Kilo 6, Romeo Delta Juliet? Kilo 77, go. Go, Rio, 590937.
Feel like I'm boring y'all with just sitting here. Mercy. I ain't used to this. Usually we're just rolling through them. Band's changing. Let's see if we can catch another one.
Central Virginia. Good activating, 73. Kilo 3, Mike Tango, Oscar, Jordan.
Mercy sakes.
Well, copy that. It's rainy, but it's still 70 degrees. here on the beach, so I'm going to take that right now. Hey, thank you for hunting this afternoon at 7-3. Sure then.
KJ5 GVQ.
Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Victor Quebec 5-9. Just moving in here, Mike Mark, US 1918, Florida, QSL.
Hey, QSL, man, I've got you about a 5.7 57 up here in Oklahoma. I wished I could give you more, over.
Copy. I'll take that 5.7 out of Oklahoma. Appreciate you hunting in 7-3. Sure then. Kilo Quebec 9, Echo 5-9, Mike Mark, US 1918, Florida, QSL.
All right.
Copy.
We'll
Thank you
take
for
that
hunting 7-3. Okay, I'm running out of time. Roger, Kilo Echo 4, Echo Alpha 5-9. Air 5-9, South Carolina, Air County, please. Thank you for hunting 73. This is Kilo Charlie 7, Juliet Charlie Victoria, you right there.
KJ5 GVQ.
India, Juliet.
Station ending in India, Juliet.
Whiskey Delta 8, India, Juliet, 57, Ohio, QSL.
Roger, Whiskey Delta 8, India, Juliet, 5-9.
Copy 5-9, thanks for the activation. Have fun.
Thank you for hunting 73. This is Kilo Charlie 7, Juliet Charlie Victoria, you right there.
KJ5 GVQ.
Station ending in November, Zulu, Quebec. Okay, I was confused. You right there?
Was it Golf Victor Quebec? KJ5 GVQ.
November 8, Hotel Sierra Delta 5-9.
Guess not.
Thank you for hunting 73. This is Kilo Charlie 7, Juliet Charlie Victoria, QSL.
KJ5 GVQ.
Station ending in Pota. Kilo Delta 6, Whiskey X-Ray Papa, 5-9.
You're also 5-9 in Idaho, thank you, and 7-3.
Thank you for hunting 73. This is Kilo Charlie 7, Juliet Charlie Victoria, you're dead.
KJ5 GVQ.
Kilo Juliet 5, Germany, Bravo, Quebec, year 5-9.
Roger that. You're 5'9" as well, but it's Golf Victor Quebec. Golf Victor Quebec, over.
Roger. Thank you for the correction. 73.
73 is my friend. Thanks for the activation.
This is Kilo Charlie 7, Juliet Charlie Victor. You're dead. Juliet Charlie Victor Whiskey. Whiskey 0, Delta Oscar Sierra, year 5-9.
293.
73. This is Kilo Charlie 7, Juliet Charlie Victoria. You're dead. Alpha Juliet 7.
Thank you very much. For anybody who wants to contact you.
Don't think we're going to make that one. Don't think we're going to make that one.
Whiskey 4 station?
Whiskey 4, Mike Tango Oscar.
I'll read that one more time. Whiskey 4, Mike.
Whiskey 4, Mike Tango Oscar.
After that time, Whiskey 4, Mike Tango Oscar. 5-5, I'm in 135.59.
Roger that, I got you a 501 in Tennessee.
First one in Tennessee there, thanks for running down. Station ending at Delta Mike Sierra.
Charlie 7, Delta Mike Sierra, I 5-9.
Yeah, you got a great signal also. Further in front here at US 3559, Southern California.
We already worked him.
73.
All right.
Whiskey Papa Yankee.
76.
73.
Whiskey 0, Kilo Echo, Germany.
I was just fixing to see if we could get that station or channel, but frequency. Mercy.
All right, I copy November 8th and Stone Sugar, Delta, QSL. All right, we're at 57 there, over 57 both ways of US 1957 QSL. Thank you as well. Thanks for hunting. Yours up.
KJ5 GVQ.
Whiskey Charlie India Station. Copy Whiskey 1, Whiskey Charlie India, QSL.
You're 5-7 into Mike Alpha.
Copy the 57, I got you a 59 plus and US 1957, QSL.
Have fun out there.
Thanks for hunting. Yours up.
Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Victor Quebec. Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Victor Quebec. I had you at a 5'9". You dropped down, but we'll call it 5'9" anyway.
Copy that 59 Dustin. I appreciate it. Got you at 57 in the US 1957 QSL.
QSL on the 5'7". Thanks for your activation. 73s.
73, thanks for hunting. Yours up.
Whiskey 0, Kilo Echo, Germany.
Hey, man, how's it going?
I'm back from my new day. You know, what do you think, brother?
Hold on, let me turn the stereo on.
Hey, still got that 5'9" Mike November, and I copy 1957 QSL.
USL, yeah, it dropped down a little bit.
All right, let's see if we can find us a place to call CQ.
Oh, well. Hey, I'll...
What a good place, maybe. Is the frequency in use? 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 Nothing heard. This is KJ5 GVQ calling CQ, CQ, CQ. KJ5 GVQ calling CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, 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 KJ5, GVQ, calling CQ and listening.
GVQ, this is KE9, Charlie Radio.
Let's see, KE9, Charlie Radio, QSL?
Roger that, sir.
Man, you got a good signal up here in Oklahoma this evening. Come back and I'll give you a report. Somebody blowing my phone up. Oh, roger that. Well, the band just dropped. I was going to say 5'8", 5'9", but that time was about a 5'7". Come back one more time. Maybe it'll get a little better.
I hope so. I just put a new antenna up this afternoon. It's a big, long end halfway.
Oh, yeah, roger that. Well, it's doing fine business. Looking at the S meter, I got a S8 signal. Audio seems to be a little low, but I've never talked to you before, so I can't base it on anything, Roger.
Roger that. I can always turn my mic up. I'm using a pretty high-end mic, and it can overdrive things a little bit, so I turned it down a bit personal.
Yeah, roger that. Well, I'm actually streaming us live on YouTube, so you can check the channel out and you'll find out what it sounds like, and then you can make your own decision there, Roger.
Roger that. What was your call sign again? I heard the CQ that missed the call.
Yeah, it's KJ5 GVQ, the raw ham, over.
That's KJ5 GVQ.
Yeah, it's a mouthful. Golf Victor, Quebec.
I wrote it down in my book here, so I'll check it out on YouTube and we'll see how it goes.
All right, man. I appreciate it, and I got us in. I'll put it in QRZ as a 5'8" to you and a 5'9" from you, Roger.
Roger that, sir. 7-3 left.
7-3s, my friend. Take them easy. Appreciate you coming back to me. QRZ. I heard somebody come again. Man, you're kind of down in my noise. Let me see if I can make some changes. Try again. I'm getting something 6, something India. Kilo India 6, Hotel Kilo India. Kilo India 6, Hotel Quebec, India. All right, fine business there. Yeah, you're kind of down in my noise there, but you come up there on that last bit. I don't know if I'd have got it without that. Probably about a 4-4, Roger. Oh, Roger, that will appreciate it there. Yeah, that's a good deal. Fine business. Well, I don't know if you heard, but I'm streaming you on YouTube so you can hear what I'm hearing there, Roger. Yeah, you kind of faded down in my noise again there. Try it one more time. Got you there. All right, buddy. Well, I'm going to break with you and say 73, and I appreciate you coming back to the call, and hopefully we'll get to work you again another time. 73, my friend. QRZ. KJ5, GVQ, calling CQ, 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 and listening. Kilo, Juliet 5, Golf Victor, Quebec, calling CQ, 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 and listening. I heard a Kilo Romeo, I think it was, but you're way down in my noise, about a 4-4. Try again. All right, you come up that time. Kilo Romeo 4, Alpha Tango Echo. QSL? Roger, the 5x5 in North Virginia. Appreciate you coming back to me. How you doing this evening?
Fairly well. I am with the old CSA 20
Roger that. Well, fine business, my friend. Well, I appreciate you coming back to me. I got us in a log of 44 and a 55, and I'll get it in QRZ. QSL? All right, bud, 73, and I'm streaming it live on YouTube, so you can hear what I'm hearing up here if you check out the channel. Over. All right, bud, thanks for coming to the call. CQ, 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 this is KJ5, GVQ, calling CQ and listening. All right, I heard a Kilo Delta 9 first.
Kilo Delta 9, Zulu Golf Alpha.
Zulu Golf Alpha. Zulu Golf Alpha. Out of Indiana there. Got you good and loud 5-9 signal there, over.
Roger, Richie. I've got you at about a 5-9 also.
Hey, sounds good. Fine business. That's what we'll call it. How you doing this evening?
Hey, I'm doing great. It's a little chilly in Indiana, but I'm okay.
Roger that. You faded a little then. Band's going away, I guess. We got rain and cold and miserable. You know, that's how it goes. But probably not near as cold as it is up there, Roger.
Roger, Roger. It's about 38 right now, 38 degrees.
Yeah, I come back from a storm spotter meeting a while ago, and it was 40. So, but miserable rain, cold rain. Over.
Roger, Roger. Well, we're dry here, so I know how that rain is. That's bad.
All right, buddy. Well, you called me Richie, so I know you must have visited my QRZ page. Check that radio out on YouTube, man. You'll hear what it sounds like, Roger.
Roger, Roger, Richie. We'll do it.
All right, 73s. Let me see if I can get a couple more in the log. QRZ. All right, I'm letting this thing populate. My computer's slow, but I got Kilo Quebec 4, and now my mind's going. It was a Papa something.
Not a problem, not a problem. This is Kilo Quebec 4, Golf Papa Echo.
Got you there, man. And you coming in a good 5.9 signal, I would say, not looking at it just by the ear. Over.
Oh, same to you, loud and clear. You have a wonderful signal here to Central Virginia. QTH is Louisa. Louisa the QTH. My handle is Volker. Victor Oscar Lima Kilo Echo Romeo. It's a German name. I was born and raised there for many, many moons ago. I came to the States in the Navy and I'm now retired. Back to you, Kilo Quebec 4, Papa Echo.
Roger that, man. It sounds like you've done a good bit of traveling there. Well, I'm originally from a little town called Dauphin Island, a little barrier island out in the Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of America, however you want to call it, just south of Mobile, Alabama. Over.
Roger. Oh, I like to go, but this is just phenomenal.
Yeah, it's kind of funny there, and they made kind of jokes about it while we was in that spotter or storm Skywarn meeting. I'll get it out in a minute there. I get kind of excited every now and again. Over.
Roger, I hear you. By the way, yes, a wonderful profile picture on your QSS page. The raw hand, that is epic. I like it. And I'm watching your YouTube stream right now. Just gave me the idea what all the things I have to do and I haven't done yet.
Roger that. Well, I do a net on Wednesday nights, and I had some friends of mine that was kind of joined in with me, and then they kind of fell off with work and whatnot. But I still do the net, and that's what got me going. My daughter's an art major, and I told her what I wanted, and she sketched that out, and I was like, "Yep, that's me right there." Over.
Oh, I hear you. That is awesome. So I thought I gotta go talk to this guy because that is just epic. That is good. I like it. By the way, I see your case where you have your radio in there. If you have a chance to bring maybe one more picture of that down the road, I would really appreciate to see that because I'm always, that is awesome. I'm trying to get ideas to get at this a little bit of mobile setup here. Thank you for GP.
Hey, Roger that. Well, that's my thing is I'm wanting to do some Pota activation, and it's kind of thrown in there. If you're looking at it, you see I need to get me some Anderson power poles and clean it up a bit. And I've got a little dual bander over here in the corner for working repeaters. But it's set up just to unhook the coax and go, or I can plug it in, batteries, whatnot. But yeah, I'll see if I can do that. And if your email's good in QRZ, once I get everything done, I'll shoot you a card there. Over.
Roger, much appreciated. Since my friend, fine business talking to you, 73s, I don't want to hold up others to talk to you. This is epic. K4GP, clear, 73.
73s, my friend. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'd appreciate it. And hopefully we catch you in a log another time. Have a good evening, my friend. QRZ.
Roger.
All right, CQ. This is KJ5 GVQ to Raw Ham calling CQ on 20 and listening.
Germany 4, Juliet Hotel.
Was that Alpha Germany 4?
Juliet Hotel.
Give it to me one more time.
Alpha Germany 4, Juliet Hotel. Juliet Honolulu.
Gotcha. Alpha Juliet 4, or Alpha Germany 4 Juliet Hotel out of Florida. Oscar, over.
QSL, 73 and good day, sir. You got 77.8, loud and proud.
You say a 5.8, I got you in here good, probably 10 over, Roger.
Oh, I appreciate it. You got 78, and loud and proud, loud and proud. Right here in Ocho Lima.
Roger that, Roger that. Well, I'm up here in Oklahoma, and check out my YouTube, man. And I don't know how long we've been streaming. I'd say you could, if you check it out and back it up a little bit, you hear what that radio sounds like on my end. You talk about loud and proud, over.
I appreciate that, my friend. See, you got that right. I got the mic a little bit closer to the mouth, so now I got a little bit separated. So, nice to hear that, and you better work on 23 and do the extra.
Roger that, bud. 73, and hopefully we'll catch you down to coax another time.
No doubt about it, my friend.
All right, KJ5, GVQ to Raw Ham, calling CQ and listening.
Whiskey 1, Kilowatt Yankee Lima.
Whiskey 1, Kilowatt Delta Lima, was that it?
Kilowatt Yankee Lima, QSL.
Kilowatt Yankee Lima, okay, yeah. My ears play tricks on me sometimes, and it gives me fits there, over.
Roger that. When mine are working, they work just fine.
Well, I think it's the ears is fine. It's just something where it disconnects from my brain there. All right, for some reason this thing ain't populating. Let me make sure I got. Oh, there you go. Oh, over in Kentucky there, Roger.
Yeah, roger that. Western Kentucky.
Yeah, I got you there. All right, man, you got a beautiful signal. What kind of rig you running there? It sounds great.
I have an FCDX 3000, and I'm feeding into an ACOM 1200S amplifier, and right now into a high-wired dipole. Over.
Mercy sakes. Well, that explains it. Yeah, I'm just running a little barefoot FT710 with a homebrew fan dipole at about 50 feet there, Roger.
Roger, what's their QTH?
I'm over in Oklahoma, about an hour east of Oklahoma City.
God, it sounds like you're in my living room.
Roger that. Well, I appreciate it, man. Same here. Band's definitely working for us, so I got us in, and I'll get it put in QRZ as a 5.9 both ways there, Roger.
Roger, I'll do the same.
All right, man. Well, I'm streaming. I don't know if you heard, but I'm streaming this live on YouTube, and you can check it out, see what your radio sounds like, Roger.
What's the channel?
It's KJ5 GVQ to Raw Ham. And if you go to QRZ, it'll have a link in there for you.
All right, thanks a lot, 73. Have a great night.
All right, buddy. Man, I just had something come in on top of me there, but you sounded wonderful there. Appreciate you coming back to my call, and hopefully we'll get you another time. 73, my friend.
73. W1KY Alpha ID, and I'm clearing your frequency.
Roger that. I heard somebody down in the noise. Come one more time. Man, I'm getting some serious interference. I think that was Kilo Bravo 2. We're going to have to try one more time. All right, Kilo Bravo 2. Give me the suffix. Give me the suffix slowly and phonetically. Man, I got something about 20 kcs wide just covering us up. I can't hear a thing. Yeah, I'm hoping that's going to die down a minute. If not, I'm going to have to QSY. Let's give it just a second. All right, Kilo Bravo 2. Try it one more time. Suffix only, please. All right, nothing heard. KJ5 GVQ to Raw Ham calling CQ, CQ, CQ and listening. Oh, it's back. Alright, I'm getting more of that, whatever that is. I don't know. So I'm on QSY. I'm going to drop down a few and try to find a new frequency. KJ5 GVQ is clear.
All right, my buddy. I appreciate you. You're DX.
Roger that, bud. 73.
You're very welcome, my friend. Enjoy your Saturday.
Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? Alright, we move down here and see. I don't know what that racket was. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? One more time. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? This is KJ5 GVQ. Nothing heard, nothing heard. CQ, 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 CQ20. This is Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Victor Quebec calling CQ and listening.
Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo.
I know that call. I know that call. That's my buddy up in Iowa. Well, I chased a little bit of Pota. I'm streaming live and chased a little Pota, and I was up there calling CQ, and man, all that racket come on, and I had to run away.
Oh, Roger. Well, I actually have your live stream up, but I was off doing something else on the laptop here, and I was just listening to static.
Oh, Kevin, you faded on me there, right there at the last bit. You must be running QRP, over.
Yeah, I was at 5 watts. I QRO'd. I'm QRO 10 whiskey now, over.
Man, I got a good strong copy on you there at 10, for sure. And I had you good at 5, but, yeah, band's just up and down. You know how it goes.
Yeah, it's 20 meters for you. You are 10 over S9 in the red up here now, over.
Well, I'd have to let me play with this game. I'll give you a good S signal report. Come again with some audio.
Roger, this is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo in northern Iowa, 10 whiskey, over.
10 whiskeys. I got you bouncing a little over a 5. Roger.
I'll take that any day of the week. That's fine with me. Like I said, you're in the red, about 10 over.
All right, man. Sounds good. Sounds real good. What you been up to this evening? Anything special?
Oh, we had some family over this afternoon for lunch, and just kind of finished chores and got back in the house here and just kind of relaxing by the radio. Future weather for the weekend looks like we might be getting some storms on Friday, Saturday, so I was just kind of looking at that, and always got to prepare for them storms coming through now. It's the springtime, and got to know when to disconnect my antennas and kind of keep an eye on things, over.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I generally disconnect the coax from my HF. I got this dual bander in this box, and I like to run it so I can keep up with the repeaters. Today I went over. I'm on call. I had to catch a couple of calls this morning. It took me through most of the day, and but I did get to make it to a Skywarn class this evening for the year, over.
Oh, sure, yep. You do the storm chasing then? I don't do any of that. I know some friends that have to do that, but I got enough to do just keeping an eye on things myself, over.
Yeah, roger that. I've never actually done any chasing, but that is actually what got me into getting my call there, over.
Oh, sure, yep. I know a lot of guys that have started that way.
in between there, over.
Yeah, roger that. Roger that. I get you. Well, I mean, I had a good, strong CB background and working maritime radios, VHF. But yeah, so I've been around radios all my life, but I finally took the plunge into ham there, over. Yeah, I got a light copy on you. You was kind of fading on that previous transmission.
Yeah, you're back solid now. Just kind of up and down a little bit. But no, and out here on the farm, growing up back in the 70s, we put CBs in all the tractors and trucks and rigs and trucks and stuff like that, so we had a little communication. So started out with CBs there, but then I never really did anything after that till about 5 years ago. A friend of mine got me interested in ham radio, so it's just kind of been nonstop from there, over.
Hey, I understand that. I was telling my buddy down in Northwest Florida today, I said, man, I got my next venture kicking in my brain, and once it gets it rolling real hard, I can't stop. But I'm like, I'm wanting to get a radio where I can really go QRP.
Yeah, Roger, what are you thinking about, over?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm turning into a Yaesu kind of fan, but I want something, definitely portable. I don't remember the models of like that ICOM that's got the self-contained battery and all, but something along those lines. Of course, I got to get my pocketbook straight before I even go considering it too much, over.
Yeah, Roger. I've got the ICOM 705 is a pretty good radio. I mean, I really enjoy it. It's pretty good. My shack radio. It's pretty much all I use in the shack. But I also got one of them Zygu X6100s. The X6100, which has it has the same size display screen as the 705, as the ICOM, and it also has the nice waterfall and good video there on the display. So if I didn't have a 705, the X6100 would be the second in place, over.
Got you there. I'll have to check it out. I mean, I know a few people that run the G90. And have had great results. I don't know how low it can go.
Yeah, the G90 goes down to 1 watt is the minimum. 1 watt. The maximum is 20. On the Zygu 6100, the max is 10 watts. The minimum is 100 milliwatts. Those are the guys you hear on the QRP net that are going down to 100 milliwatts with the X6100, and the audio is really nice on that too, over.
Got you there. Yeah, I may have to check that out. Like I say, I am in no shape to be buying a new one right now, but be thinking about for in the future.
Roger. Well, and I think the 705s are maybe, I don't know, $1,200 or $1,300. The Zygu 6100 I bought on eBay, or not eBay, on Amazon for, I think it was like $490, and for $490, it's a pretty nice, good radio, and it's got a self-contained internal battery, and it also has an internal tuner. So that's something the ICOM 705 does not have, is the internal tuner. So that's something to look at too. That 6100 pretty much has everything you're going to want. The internal battery is not the best. I mean, I ran an hour with 5 watts and drained it, but I don't think I had a full charge on it, so it would probably go better than an hour with a full charge. But yeah, I would, I mean, a lot of guys that have the 6100s, it's kind of a hit or miss. They either love them or they hate them, so you know how that is, over.
Oh yeah, it's like an Apple or an Android phone. Everybody was giving me trouble for going Yaesu. Oh, you're gonna hate the menu, and of course a bunch of other guys were going, yeah, go with that Yaesu FT710, you're gonna love it. I absolutely love it, and I don't have no issues with the menu.
Yeah, Roger that. Yeah, I have a learning curve with the menu on the Yaesu, so I'm pretty much an all-icon guy, because all the menus are the same on every radio, over.
Yeah, I mean, it's what you're used to, and I was fortunate enough that I never got to play with anything with a big expanded menu to begin with, so I guess I kind of brought up on the Yaesu, over.
Yep, that's right. Well, they're all good radios, especially when the SDR, come out technology. So, but yeah, listen on the QRP net for those guys running the X6100s. They've got good audio. I mean, I'm really impressed with the audio on this. And, like I said, if I didn't have the 705, the X6100 would definitely satisfy every need I would have for a QRP radio that goes 10 watts and goes down to 100 milliwatts. That was the reason I bought the 705, was because it went down to 100 milliwatts, because I wanted to get down into those powers and see kind of how it performed over.
Yeah, I can respect that, man. Once I stumbled across, well, I think Nate's actually the one that turned me on to y'all. I believe it was him, and man, I'm glad he did, because it excites me. I don't know. It don't take much to amuse me, though. Over.
Yeah, right. I hear you. No, it's just a lot of fun. I'll sit here and, like I said, I'll listen on the Vermont SDR out there and listen to my audio. And I'll call CQ, and if I'm really loud out there at 5 watts, I'll back it off to a watt, and I'll listen to it again. And if I'm still loud, I'll back it off to a half watt. I try to just so I'm heard, but I want to be as low as I can. It's like fishing with the 1 pound test lead fishing line with as minimum as you can to see what you can drag in over.
Yep, absolutely. I tell you, if I wouldn't have been looking at the needle just then, I'd have swore you was 10 over.
I'm still running 10 whiskey, but it's been 20 meters, just kind of up and down. You've been pretty solid over just 9 the whole time. I don't know why you go
Yeah, roger that. Well, you fade. I jinxed you because you faded way down, but I was still able to pull you out. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking into it. Maybe start saving a little coin there or something. Try to get me one. I'm just interested in wanting to play with it. Tell you what, let me drop down and see if you can hear me.
All right. Yeah, you're about an S9 right now, so go ahead. I'll listen.
All right, that's 10 whiskeys. 10 whiskeys.
Loud and clear, easy copy. S7, over.
And that's 5 whiskeys. 5 whiskeys.
Yeah, no change. You're still in S7. Good audio, good signal. Other than the signal, your audio sounds just as good as you were earlier, over.
Yeah, roger that. I jumped up to about 50 there that time, so yeah, I'll probably take it on back up after our conversation. But yeah, it's good, and it's got to be better for the radio if you ain't using it all the time, over.
Oh yeah, and like I said, I'm in my ham shack is all solar and battery powered on the radio, so I try to conserve as much power as I can. That's why I pretty much typically just run 5 watts. And I know I've got, especially if I get some good sunny days, I don't worry about it. But if I get like 3 or 4 days of fog coming in, and I kind of try and conserve as much power as I can, over.
Yeah, roger that. Now on Sunday nights when y'all do the net, what you run then?
I run, of course, I run the Icon 7300, but I've got a Jackery solar generator, I guess they would call it. It's a 300 watt solar generator. It's just a little battery pack, and I plug that off the cigarette lighter, the 12 volts, and that runs into my 7300. But I'm only running 50 watts on that too, and it draws less than 10 amps to do that. At least that's what it looks like on the meter. But I run the Jackery 300 watts, and running about 2.5 hours for the net. It pulls down drains about 20 to 25% of the battery off the top, over.
Yeah, roger that, but I can always hear you just fine, I mean, it's definitely working for you. I'm impressed with it. I was wondering because I thought, with the screen on the YouTube that it looked like a 7300. So with you saying that about being all on batteries. I was wondering. Now, when I started off in HF, I didn't have a good power supply, nothing that would tote that 757. And I've got a handful of lead acid batteries, and that's what I used for the longest time. Over.
Yep, right. And so that's basically, I've got an SLA sealed lead acid battery that I'm using. It's 20 amp hour. That's what I have on the solar panel that runs my ICOM 705. And then I just have that Jackery sitting up here. I charge it about every 2 weeks just to keep it above 50%. And use that on my 7300. The output is only 10 amps on that cigarette lighter, the 12 volt output. So that's why I don't run any more than 50 watts on the radio, because I don't want to draw any more than 10 amps off the Jackery battery pack over.
Yeah, I got you there. I don't remember what, I want to say those was 14, either 14 or 20 amp hour batteries that I run. And they got me looking around the shack. I thought I had one up there, but I run two of them in parallel. And then I could work pretty much all day, whatever I wanted to do, and then at night I would hook the charger up to it. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, once in a while, if we get like several days of fog, and I've been on the radio quite a bit, I'll throw it. So I got a wall wart charger that I just throw on overnight. But otherwise, the sun, it's just, I got a 40-watt solar panel outside, and it just pretty much keeps me everything charged all the time. I do run FT8 and FT4 also, so that's going to drain quite a bit of power when I'm transmitting for 7 or 15 seconds there. So I know on good sunny days I'll run FT8, and if I think we're going to be having cloudy days or no sun, I'll run FT4 just to just to not drain so much of the battery at a time. Over.
Yeah, Roger that. I kind of dove off in that FT8 and used Grid Tracker, and man, that's pretty cool. But I hadn't tried the FT4, so I don't really know much about that. But I am impressed with that Whisper. I love doing that. I'll a lot of times right before I go to bed or something, I'll just sit here for 30 minutes or so just watching it and seeing what I get.
Seeing how far you're going out there with 100 milliwatts. That's a lot of fun looking at it too. The lowest power you can get and see who's hearing you out there. That's what I like about FT4 and FT8. I can use PSK, I think it's called PSK Reporter or something like that.
Yeah.
So if I go CQ on FT4 or do something like that, I can look and see what stations out there are actually hearing me on my transmitter.
Yeah, Roger that. I never even tried the PSK Reporter. I just jumped straight into that Grid Tracker, and I don't know. It's pretty cool, I guess, but I don't have anything to compare it to. Over.
Whoops! I think I walked on you. Sorry about that. Come back again.
Oh, my bad. You had faded down, and I thought you was gone. I said I never tried that PSK Reporter, so I don't really have anything to compare it against that Grid Tracker. That's the only one I've ever used. Over.
Yeah, I think what do you use for your Whisper when you're looking at the results of your Whisper transmissions? Over.
Man, I've had the hardest time getting on that website. But before I'd ever got my General, I got an app on my phone, Whisper. I don't remember exactly what it's called. And I used to look at it all the time. And then I was kind of using it, banking on what the propagation was like. Over.
Yep, Roger that, exactly. And that's what's good about Whisper, too. It gives you, it's fun because it also tells you the radiation pattern of your antenna. Is it omnidirectional, or is it a bow tie, or, if you're a dipole, or whatever it is, facing east-west. And it also, like you said, gives you propagation as far as how far you're going and stuff like that. That's why I like to do Whisper at 100 milliwatts and just really, really stress test the propagation and see what's actually hearing me out there. Over.
Yeah, absolutely. At that low a wattage, I mean, that tells a tale of what kind of antenna you got and what the propagation is for sure. I mean, we all know propagation plays a huge key.
Yeah, that's the majority of it. I mean, everybody,
All right, but I lost you again. I hope I ain't transmitting on you.
You're not. I'll let you go. I know you're going to go call some CQ, so I'll let you get back to work there and see if you can snag somebody else over.
Yeah, kind of let this go by the same thing in here.
Yeah, roger that, bud. Well, I appreciate you coming in there and coming to the call and enjoyed just hanging out for a bit, over.
Yeah, roger. That's good. And I was going to tell you, too, the Wednesday nights, we're kind of in a church schedule on Wednesday nights till after Easter, so you probably won't hear me on your nets on Wednesday, over.
Hey, that's okay, man. I understand. We always got something going on, especially this time of year with Lent and all. So, yeah, I totally understand. But hopefully we'll pick you up afterwards.
You bet, Roger. Sounds good. Well, good talking to you, Richard. Have a good night. Oh, this is Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo. I think I forgot to identify there every 10 minutes. That's my bad on that. I get so carried away sometimes I forget. I usually don't rag you this long, so I never have to worry about it. But it was a good conversation, and I appreciate you listening and talking. And we'll just catch you later, and we'll maybe hear you tomorrow night. Over.
All right, buddy. I'm going to try to get in there. And I was like, I thought about it, and then every time I'd go to talk, forget the ID. 73s till tomorrow, hopefully, bud. We'll catch you then. This KJ5 GVQ. All right, CQ, KJ5 GVQ, calling CQ on 20 and listening. CQ, KJ5, GVQ to Raw Ham, calling CQ and listening. CQ, KJ5, GVQ to Raw Ham, calling CQ and listening. CQ, KJ5, GVQ, calling CQ on 20 and listening.
Kilowatt 9, Delta Lima Sierra, K9 DLX.
K9 DLX, QSL?
It's Kilowatt 9, Delta Lima Sugar, Delta Lima Sierra, there, over.
Oh, all right, yeah, Delta Lima Sierra, Dustin, QSL?
Yeah, QSL, can I get your call one more time? I'm sorry, I didn't miss it the first time around.
Yeah, you're good there, and I was looking at the needle. I got you a good, solid S8, so I'll give you a 58. The call is KJ5 GVQ, Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Victor, Quebec, over.
I copy Kilowatt Juliet 5, Golf Victor, Quebec. You look like you're Oklahoma there, over.
Yeah, roger that. Running a barefoot FT710 with a homebrew fan dipole, over.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's working out great for you. I'm on a Yaesu FTDX10 tonight, barefoot. It's going into this is, what antenna am I on? 130-foot Nelson outfit there, Roger.
Oh, yeah, roger that. Well, you're working. The band's kind of changed a little bit, but I still got a good, decent copy on you. I really should have given you a 5.9. I'm going to back that up. We're going to change that to a 5.9 there, over.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'm going to switch the antennas. I'm curious. I'm going to try my vertical and see if that works any better there, Roger.
Yeah, go right ahead, bud. That's why I like to do this. I'm actually streaming us live on YouTube. You can check out the channel and you'll know exactly what you're sounding like, over.
Oh, Roger. Fantastic. Yeah, let me switch the antennas and I will get that information for you and I will pull that up. I love watching YouTube live streams there. That is awesome. Thank you for doing that. Stand by and I'll switch the antennas.
Standing by.
Okay, Kilowatt 9, Delta Lima Sierra, switch the antennas, we're like butternut, HF9 Victor there, 9-band vertical there, any better or worse?
It's really about the same, maybe a little bit better, maybe just a little bit better. I don't know. Come again and we'll see. I'll actually let me mess with this RF gain so I can see what the signal actually says.
All right, yeah, Roger. Yeah, you got a strong signal. Like I said, you're 10 RF9 in the Illinois tonight, so whatever you're doing, it's doing a great job. You got fantastic audio. No problem at all.
Yeah, appreciate it. I mean, man, I just after I got this radio, I played around, watched a bunch of YouTube, and set it up the way I thought it was working, and everybody said it was loud and proud, and that's what I was looking for. Over.
Yeah, Roger. If you were running to power, I tell you, I wouldn't notice any difference there because it sounded great there on my end. I just flipped on the rig myself. I was spinning through, and I heard your call and CQ and thought I'd come back there and answer you.
Well, I'm definitely glad that you did, and that channel is my call sign, the Raw Ham, right? It's KJ5GVQ, the Raw Ham, and if you go to QRZ, I'll have a link there. You can just click it. Over.
Yeah, Roger. I got your QRZ page pulled up now on my iPhone. Let me go to your profile there. Yeah, I see, YouTube, I see your, the Raw Ham, I got you, yeah. I will definitely check that out. How's the weather down your way? We're in Chicago, got to about 45 today. Yesterday we had snow, believe it or not. And I think Monday and Tuesday they're calling for mid-70s. Can you believe that?
It's crazy. That weather's been crazy. We getting rain. I just come home just a little while ago from a Skywarn meeting, getting ready for the spring weather. You know, of course it's already here. We already had tornadoes. So, but they was talking about they was originally coming into the end of the week. They was talking about we might get snow, and the guy kept looking at his phone and his watch, and he says, "Oh yeah," he said, "we got snow a mile away," and I'm like, "Ain't no way." I know it was about 40 degrees, and come to find out, of course, it was a mile above us. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, it's funny how that stuff works out. I actually switched back. I'm back on the long wire. Don't reason I switched back. You're just stronger on my long wire, but yeah. You're a solid 5'9" on that long wire there, Roger.
Yeah, I think, you come up a little bit there then as well. Somebody's keying up on top of you a little bit above us, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it just the bands have been stacked, it seems like, lately. 20 and 40, especially during the day with all the contesting, man. Sometimes it's a struggle just to find an opening, just so stacked.
Yep, that's how it goes sometimes. Oh, I got the XYL calling. I better check, see what she needs. I'm gonna send her a message and I'll call her back in a minute. Hopefully everything's good.
Yeah, Roger. I got nothing going on. I'll stand by and I'll wait for you to get back. Go ahead and take care of that.
Well, I sent her a message seeing if I could call her back. So she probably just got out of church and on her way home. I was on call today, so I didn't get to make it. And then I had that Skywarn thing.
Yeah, no problem. If you got to take your phone call or whatever, like I said, I got my two little boys watching a movie right now, so I just flipped off in the shack and thought I'd fire some things up and see what's going on. But yeah, if you got to take a phone call, I got nothing but time on this side, so do what you have to do there, Roger.
All right, yeah, well, let me give her a shout. I appreciate it.
Kilo 1, Delta X-ray Oscar.
Hey, everything good?
Thank you. I didn't get your call from you, my friend. I just...
Okay, well, I'm doing a stream, so y'all be careful. I'll see you in a little bit. That's okay. I do. Bye-bye.
Yeah, Roger. That's call here at Kilowatt 9 Delta Lima Sierra. The name is Dustin. Delta Uniform Sierra Tango India November. QTH here. We're southwest Chicago, Illinois there, Roger. Yeah, Roger. Copy to 5'9". You're a 5'9" as well. I'm sorry, I missed your call. Can I get that one more time? Okay, yeah, I got you, Larry. Yeah, up in Maine. Yeah, great signal here, 5.9.
I was up in Maine, maybe about a year and a half ago for work up in the Augusta area up there. And nice area. Maine is definitely a beautiful state.
Yeah, if you work with that, you can write your guys on, you work on it. I can't say I like that. That is not my friend. But anyway, I'm sure your friend will be coming back. Thanks for the contact. I wanted to get you back in the log. Yeah, I haven't been playing much ham radio lately. I've been watching, listening more than anything. And got a new friend. He got his license. He's working on his general, so we're getting ready to do. Got the old 706 Mach 2 all straightened out. 1 gallon. He's going. Keep your eye up. I'm gonna go do some smoke. With that, I'll say 7-3.
Okay, K1DXO from K9DLS. Well, yeah, thanks for jumping in there. Unfortunately, I don't know a whole lot about Maine, but I stayed in Augusta for about a week. I went to some training just slightly north there. I mean, it seemed like kind of a cool town there, but yeah, I don't know a whole lot about it. Don't know a whole lot about Maine, but definitely hope to maybe come back and visit there sometime. But thanks for jumping in there, and maybe we'll catch you some other time. We'll be clear K9DLS, and I'll be waiting around for the other gentleman to come back to the phone call there.
All right, this is KJ5 GVQ. I appreciate you holding it. I could barely hear the station in Maine. I would have liked to have got him in the log.
Well, that's because I'm only running 50 watts. K1DXO.
I heard him say he was running 50 watts, but I can't. I'm only getting every few words there. Over.
If you would relay for me on frequencies, tune up the amplifier, and come right back.
Okay, this is K9DLS. He's going to switch frequencies, tune up his amp, and he'll be right back. So if you don't mind some patience, he'll be back while he gets his amp tuned up there. Roger?
Yeah, roger that, and I appreciate you relaying it there. So that'll be a good deal. I'd like to get him in the log. The voice sounds familiar. I feel like I've worked him before.
Yeah, roger. His call was Kilowatt 1 Delta X-ray Oscar. So I think he said he's only running 50 watts. He's going to try and get his amp online and tune up, and then he'll be back, and hopefully he can work him.
All right, you said Kilo 1 what now?
His call was Kilo 1 Delta X-ray Oscar. DS. Over.
All right, yeah. Lawrence. Yeah, no, it's not coming up that I've worked him before, but man, his voice sure sounded familiar.
K1DXO returning.
There he is. I got him that time. Probably got you about a 5.7. Come back one more time and I'll give you a better report. This is KJ5 GVQ.
Did you say TDQ?
Golf Victor Quebec. Golf Victor Quebec.
Nice to meet you, Richard. You're 201 Delta X-ray Oscar. Yep, I got you in a solid 5.9. 5.9 up here, my friend.
Roger the 5.9. You kind of dropped down a little bit, but we'll go with a 5.7, and that's what I'll put in QRZ. Over.
Hey, Roger on the 5.7. Yeah, prediction is not to drop. You indicated as well, but I'm still going on the 5.9.
Larry, you're almost 20 over on my end, in Chicago, so made a great difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, just the band. You know how it is. It's up and down, kind of like elevator work. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Right now, my mic button's sticking there, so I had to grab my foot pedal real quick.
bit taller there now.
Well, behind this, wow, man, am I just swinging this thing? So, right now,
I guess we turning this into a rag chew, but that's fine with me. I love a good rag chew.
No, ESP amplifier there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. You went from a 5.9 to almost 20 over, so whatever you did, it's doing a great job into India Lima today.
Hey, Roger. Well, thank you for the second contact, my friend there, Daniel and Richard. I hope you guys have a great day. God bless. I'm going to go gain some more bands and see what I can do. So, with that, I'll say 7-3 for now. I remember why I had the radio on 50 watts, because I never run the amplifier that hard. So, like right now, I'm swinging about 400 watts total. When I was talking to Richard, I had to crank all the way up to 600. I mean, there's 4, and then the audio, there's 6. Yeah, pulling the needle out at 600, so yeah, I never really run her that hard. I always dial it back to about 400 watts, which I think is better on the old amplifier. Roger?
Yeah, Roger. I don't have a solid state amp. I just have a couple of old heat amps, FP200 and 220. I don't use them a whole lot unless I know I'm going to be on a dedicated frequency, just because they're kind of a pain to tune up. I am looking forward to getting a solid state amp. I'm on the wait list for a Mercury 3, but I just kind of got to wait my turn there. I've been on since November, so I'm hoping I'll get on for a deposit soon. Get one this spring, but yeah, definitely looking to join the league with a solid state amp. But until then, it's either barefoot or I got to get one of the old bonuses online there. Roger?
Hey, Roger, that, my friend, like I said, I've been making contact right now with 50 watts. Talking all over, so yes, conditions and antenna always work good. All right, I'm going to say 7-3 so you guys can get back to the conversation. Thank you for letting me in there, and have a great day. God bless. 7-3. K1DXO.
73s, my friend. I appreciate you coming in there. This KJ5 GBQ.
Hey, KJ5 station, can I get a signal report?
GBQ, yeah. I mean, you got a great signal. If I didn't know any better, I would swear you're putting about a kilowatt behind your antenna there.
KJ5 station, do you copy KD9FJU, over?
Yeah, I got you in there. Yeah, now I'm just running barefoot. I know a lot of folks, I get that all the time. They don't believe me. Let me pick this other guy up so we can let him know how he's sounding. Come again with your call there. This KJ5 GBQ.
KJ5 GBQ, KD9FJU, you're 5.9 plus into Southern Indiana. I'd appreciate the report. Thank you.
Yeah, Roger that. I've got you about a S8. Good audio. Matter of fact, I'm streaming live on YouTube, so if you check the channel out, you'll know exactly what you're sounding like. And I need to get you to give me the rest of that call. I got KD9 in, over.
Roger that. Thanks for the 5.8. What is your QTH?
I'm over in central Oklahoma. I'm about an hour east of Oklahoma City, over.
All right, an hour east of Oklahoma City. All right, the full call sign is Kilo Delta 9 Foxtrot Juliet Uniform. Do you copy?
I copy Kilo Delta 9 Foxtrot Juliet Uniform. Yeah, that band's just up and down. So if you check that out on the channel, you'll hear it's definitely changed up and down. But I probably could have brought you up to a 5.9, so I'll just put it 5.9 both ways in QRZ. Over.
All right, thanks a lot. I'll check out your YouTube channel. I appreciate it. You have a good evening. 73.
Yeah, you as well, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. 73. That other station, I don't remember you calling. I can't see it on the log right now. You still in there?
Alpha Echo 4, Charlie X-Ray.
Another guy, he was below my nose here. I'm not quite sure where he was, but it sounds like you made good contact with him.
Yeah, roger that. Well, I wanted to thank you for holding the frequency for me. We got somebody come in there, mercy sakes, about blowed me out of my chair just then.
Yeah, Roger. I'm not sure. We can give a pause there, or maybe some other people would like to jump in there. Kilo 9 Delta Lima Sierra. Is anybody else on frequency like to jump in?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him there, but he was booming in about a solid 20 over, I know.
Yeah, I didn't hear him on my end. Maybe he'll be back. We'll have to see. It's getting sunset here, so I'm not sure if 20 meters will be closing. Normally around sunset, it seems like 20 meters starts to take a nosedive on my end there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger that. I know what you're talking about. Around here it seems like it's up and down, you know. Sometimes it's good at night and sometimes it's not, but you just have to see.
Yeah, Roger. From my experience on 20 meters, it seems like when everybody starts to pick up and it starts to sound really, really good and signals are really booming, it within about a half hour, 20 minutes, and it just heads the other way there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger that. I know what you're talking about. I can hear that other guy again. Let's see if we can get him in there. This KJ5 GBQ.
KJ5 Golf Victor Quebec from Alpha Echo 4 Charlie X-Ray. Royce, Central South Carolina, somewhere around the capital city, just outside of Fort Jackson. Your signal report is 10 over S9, Roger.
Roger that. If I'm gonna hang out and talk to you, I'm gonna have to put some attenuation in there. Golly, man, that thing is loud.
Well, you ain't got no room to talk because you blowing big smoke over here in the Carolinas there. You're about the loudest thing I've heard all night. I've been sitting here monitoring and listening to you holler CQ, so we figure we'll let the other fellas get in there and spend their nickel. Then I'd get in here and spend my little nickel there. But I do appreciate you picking me up there, Roger.
Roger that, man. And you're going to have to go check out my YouTube channel so you hear what that thing sounds like. Golly.
Yeah. Well, I got old Hicks beam looking your way up there toward Oklahoma there. I think that's where you're at. Let's see here. We're running about 700 watts. About 700 watts looking at you. The rig here is the FTDX 101 MP there, Roger?
Roger that. Well, don't make fun of me now, and don't take it wrong, but I'm running a barefoot FT710.
Hey, that thing blowing smoke. I've been listening to you. Now, I know you're running barefooted, but no, that thing is doing a heck of a job. And you got that, what is that, the umbrella? That's a unique antenna there. I tell you, that thing is really working for you there, Roger?
Roger that, yeah. I love to work QRP with it a lot, and I've had really good luck with it, and it's all homebrew. I had a ham give me the... It was a commercial built, and so the only thing left on it is the insulator with the little lightning gap, if you will. And but somebody had hacked it all up, and I didn't want to fight those insulators. And so when I put my mast up, I got 25 foot of mast sticking out of 25 foot of wrong tower. And so I pulled the wires in different directions, and the way that wind is out here in Oklahoma, that's making makeshift guys from a mast. Over.
Oh, Roger. But I tell you, man, that thing really sounds good. Yeah, I can see why the people would think that you're running power there, because actually your antenna is doing the work for you. But yeah, that radio you got, I think that's one of the latest rigs from Yaesu there. But all the Yaesus it has an excellent audio, very good sounding radios. I do also have, the FT991 Alpha, but I use that on the digital side there for fusion there, Roger?
Yeah, Roger that. Hey, I just dropped down to 10 watts, 10 whiskeys. How copy?
Well, your signal changed, but your audio didn't. Now, that's good. You're down to about a 5.6 there, 5.56, and the audio's still the same. They're still robust there, Roger?
Roger that. All right, that's 5 whiskeys.
got you about an S3 peaking S4. I tell you, that antenna's working for you there, Roger.
Yeah, roger that. Man, just coming from a fairly new ham. I got my general back in August, late August. And man, I ain't never built no antenna before, but just tried my hand at it, Roger.
Oh, Roger. Well, I tell you what, you were fortunate to get a hold to that antenna, because I'm a firm believer. I don't care how much you spend on the radio. If your antenna ain't about nothing, you ain't gonna get out. And you're only as strong as your weakest link there, Roger.
Yep, roger that. That and your coax, your feed line makes a big difference. Now, I'm not running anything special. It's just a DX engineering 100-foot of their, what they call LMR 400, over.
You're 40 over into Panama.
Hey, there's my buddy. I hadn't talked to you in a while. How you doing?
We're hanging in there, my friend. We're hanging in there. Yeah, I was just listening to you there. When you went down to 5 watts, you were still 5.7 into the Republic of Panama, but you're back up to about 40 over.
Mercy sakes. Let me, so you're not on the remote, obviously. Man, you've got a beautiful signal up here tonight.
Yeah, I'm only running about 400 whiskeys. That's all I ever run over.
Yeah, I knew you got that. I knew you got your other rig back, and I just keep missing y'all. Like this morning, I got on my little local breakfast net, and as soon as it got over, I got a call and I had to go to work.
Roger on that. Well, I was just scanning down the band and see what was open tonight, and I heard you in there. Big signal, though. Excellent audio, too. All righty, well, I'll let you carry on there. Didn't mean to interrupt. 7-3 from Hotel Papa 4, Radio Whiskey Echo. Have a great evening.
Roger that, buddy. I appreciate you jumping in there. I feel bad I hadn't made the net in a while. I don't know if you could hear those other guys. They may want to ratchet jaw with you as well. And I got us all. I'm streaming us live on YouTube. Over.
Roger on that. I'm going to run on down deep in the band there at the low end and see what kind of DX is floating around out there tonight. But thanks for the offer there. 7-3 Hotel Papa 4 Radio Whiskey Echo VQSY.
Roger to QSY there. Good hearing you there. Definitely good hearing you, my friend. 73.
Larry, you still there?
Yeah, where are you screaming at on YouTube?
It's my call, Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Victor Quebec, the raw ham. If you look me up on QRZ, there's a link there if you can't find it, over.
Roger, okay. Yeah, I'm going to go over there and log in now, and I'll get back over here with you in a little bit. From Alpha Echo 4, Charlie X-Ray. We're clear with your station?
All right, my friend. Appreciate you coming in there. The other station that I was talking to a minute ago, are you still around? Well, my logbook just died on me, so I don't know. Standing by. All right, this is KJ5 GVQ calling CQ, and listening.
Kilo Delta 7, Juliet Bravo.
All right, I got a few of y'all in there. There was a Kilo Delta 7.
Kilo Delta 7, Juliet Bravo. You were 5'9" plus into Central Washington this evening.
Oh man, appreciate the flowers there. I've got you about a 5'7", 57, over.
Roger that. Yeah, you got a good signal out here this afternoon.
All right, man. Well, thank you. I'm running a Barefoot FT710 with a homebrew fan dipole at about 50 feet, and I'm streaming us live on YouTube. So if you want to hear what you sound like in Oklahoma, check it out.
Yeah, roger that. I'll check it out. Yeah, for homebrew, it's working, and I'm running Barefoot myself into an NFED, and like I said, great signal out here from Oklahoma. So you take care and be safe. Kilo Delta 7, Juliet Bravo.
All right, Kilo Delta 7, Juliet Bravo. Got you in a log. We'll go, and I'll get you put in QRZ. Appreciate you coming to the call. 73.
Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Victor Quebec. You copy?
Yeah, I got a good copy. Come on.
Yeah, this is K9 DLS returning back. I did put an amp online now. We're pushing about 500 watts there, Roger.
Yeah, I could tell. I've got you a good 10 over, bumping close to 20 there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Okay, yeah, good to know. It's a Heathkit SB200 there, tuned up, and it's putting out about 500 watts there. I think you gave me about a 5.9 before, so yeah, sounds like it's working there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger that. If I didn't give you a 5.9, I'll go back in there and correct it, over.
Yeah, no problem with that, no problem. I just kind of wanted to see the difference, and I'm going to listen to your YouTube video, and I'm just curious to see and hear how the amp's working there.
All right, man. Yeah, definitely. We had some big stations come in there. That had the one down in Panama, and that was good business. I wished I could. I'm working on. I got to get another an external monitor for this thing so the camera can pick it up so people will be able to see it. One day, it's a work in progress. Over.
Yeah, Roger. All takes time and money, but hey, I'm gonna ride along. And let's just see if you can pick some other folks. I'm sure there's some other people who'd like to jump in there. So, K9 DLS, we'll be right along there.
All right, man. Appreciate you hanging out. This KJ5, GVQ. We'll call CQ, and we'll be listening.
Kilo Bravo 9 Zulu, KJ5, GVQ, you copy? Kilo 7, Echo Lima Zulu.
Whew, that was a big pile up there. I think there was another Kilo Bravo 9.
Kilo Bravo 9, Zulu Tango Fox, KB9 ZTF. Name here is Dan, Delta Alpha November, over.
Yeah, roger that, Dan. I got you a good S8, we'll say 5.8 signal in Oklahoma, over.
Oh yeah, you dipped down a little bit there, but before you've been giving me, I'd say at least a 9 here. What was your caller? Can you give me your call phonetic?
Yeah, roger that. You dipped down as well. That band's just up and down. But the call is Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Victor Quebec, the raw ham, over.
Okay, I got it that time. Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Victor Quebec, yeah. Good sounding station here. Your signal is strong, but when it dips down. I don't know, maybe the band was shifting there. But sounded good up here in Milwaukee.
Hey, roger that. Well, you come up to a 5.9, but then went back down, so I'll make the change. We'll go 5.9 both ways as far as QRZ is concerned, over.
Roger on that. Well, I just thought we'd pop in there. Was listening there, and like I said, Richard, you're sounding good here. Good sounding station. Oh, by the way, what radio are you running there?
I'm running a Barefoot FT710 Yaesu with a homebrew dipole, fan dipole with the elements pulled in all different directions. Roger?
Oh, okay. Well, I'm running the same rig here, FT710. No power on this end. You ever use that radio on AM?
I have. I was scrolling the band one night, and I was on 20, as a matter of fact. And I was like, man, that's a weird-looking signal. Almost looks like AM. And I switched over, and sure enough, it was, and made contact with the guys that was talking. Over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't done too much AM with it. Of course, when I did it there, it wasn't very loud, so I know. I guess there's some settings in there or something I got to mess around with for the AM to get it sound a little better there. Over.
Yeah, roger that. I hadn't messed with it. I'm just running a stock mic, the little hand mic. You'll see it there on the YouTube. But yeah, I'm tickled to death at this radio. Anybody looking to get one, I mean, for the money, you just can't go wrong. Over.
No, you can't. It's really got a good receive, and love the display. It's got a nice display there, and it does quite well on the digital modes. We've worked a few of them on here, and the other thing it does really good is the FM. I've had it on 10-meter FM and talked to Europe already, and that was on Simplex with it. So the FM works pretty good too there. Over.
Now I've never dabbled with that. You're gonna give me a new rabbit hole to run down.
Oh yeah. There's you can always go up on, 29,600. That's where you'll catch a lot of the DX FM there. Over.
All right, I got another friend of mine that he's got that DX10, and he loves to work 10 meters. I'll mention that to him. He's retired and he gets to play around with it a lot during the day. But I'm gonna mention that to him. Maybe the two of us can go do some hunting there.
All right, sir. Okay, Richard, I won't hold it. It sounds like there's a lot of other people calling you there. Thought we'd wave the hand there. Heard you out there. So KJ5GVQ, KB9ZTF, going to say 7-3s, and I'm going to listen out.
All right, bud. Appreciate you coming in there. And 73s to you and yours. And hopefully we get to work again real soon. This KJ5GVQ to Raw Ham. We'll call CQ and be listening.
Whiskey Alpha 7 Alpha Foxtrot Victor. Over.
All right, I heard a Whiskey Alpha 7, I think it was.
Whiskey Alpha 7 Alpha Foxtrot Victor. Over.
Alpha Foxtrot Victor. Yeah, you got a beautiful signal in here this evening. Not looking at nothing. I would have given you a 5-9. Over.
QSL, thank you. You are 10 over 9. 10 over 9 into Mike November. Over.
Got you there, Richard. Yeah. I appreciate the flowers there and streaming you live on YouTube. So you'll get to, if you want to, you can go check it out and find out exactly what you sound like. This is not a good thing. I got work calling. Stand by a moment. All right, guys, I hate to do it to y'all, but I'm an elevator man and I'm on call, and I got an entrapment, so I got to roll. Wished I could get more y'all in. Well, I'd say 73s, and I got to shut this live stream down. Over.
Yes, how do I check it out on YouTube?
Oh, my bad. It's my call, KJ5GVQ, the Raw Ham. And if you get it in QRZ, I got a link there if you can't find it. Over.